Good morning, everybody. There are a few things on my mind that I want to talk about this morning, and I just want to thank anyone that is listening to the channel. And so I'll just get right into it. So, I'm not too far into this channel. I only have a few views, and I have already had a video taken down. Now, thing is, I have a lot of opinions about controversial things. I guess what some would label as extreme views. And I haven't really voiced those views at all. My videos here have been super tame and have been based on kind of self-help and self-improvement so far. The video that was taken down was actually the first video I ever posted, and it was entitled "Social Distancing Harmful to Your Health." Now, I have reposted that video under a different title. If you look at the video posted before this one, that is the video with a different title. And the thing is, in this video, I don't advocate for violence. I don't advocate for harm to anyone. And I don't think I say anything that's really even that controversial. I was talking about how basically humans need connection, and that staying inside all the time and not talking to your friends, not being around your family is harmful to your health, and that harm may well be more harmful than the coronavirus. And I think I make a lot of valid points in that video. I have been in contact with a lot of people throughout my life that have attempted suicide, and I know very well how depression works. Without going too far into what I do or have done for a living, I have worked in the helping professions before, and I do know what depression is. So I make some very valid points in that video. And to just have it taken down, now I wasn't sent an email by YouTube. I wasn't sent a warning, nothing like that. It was just taken down. It's weird that, because I have a personal account I use, and I had subscribed to my own channel under my personal account, and I looked for it there, and it's actually there, but it's not searchable, and it's not in my own feed anymore. So that really pisses me off, And, the thing is, in all my videos, I've always said at the end, comment, like, dislike, tell me what you think. And one of the biggest problems is censorship. If you see something you don't like, talk about why you don't like it. Talk about why they're wrong and have a discussion. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to have here, is a discussion. And so, the other thing is, I knew that censorship was rampant on YouTube, but I guess I had no idea how far they have gone. And they have a lot of different tactics. It's not just taking down a channel. It's also throttling your channel so that it can't, it's not showing up in algorithms. It's actually taking away views, taking away likes. I know damn well that there's views that aren't showing up on my videos. And I'm wondering if, since that was the first video and it was taking it down, if that's just the end of my channel right there on YouTube. It may well be, because they are just going apeshit as far as, stomping down on speech that they don't like. So, they take away likes, they take away people's, the algorithms, they have all different ways. They take comments out of videos, and of course they take channels down, And so, my plan for my channel was, I have a lot of things to say, and the majority of it is positive and helpful, I think, to anybody. I want to share the things that have helped me in my own life. I am someone that was addicted to drugs in my late teens, early 20s, and was involved in a lot of real bad things, and was able to turn my life completely around, and haven't used drugs since 2004. And since that time, I have been very involved in self-development and self-improvement, and have read hundreds of books and have done all sorts of things to improve my life. And I've learned a lot, and this channel is a way that I want to share some of that stuff. And if someone could take something from it and apply it to their life and help themselves, then that's the whole point, right? And also I want to really help young men. The focus, I guess my target audience would be men in their early 20s, because my experience is that, well, that's when I, got clean, and that's when I started turning my life around. And now I'll be 40. And I just think there's something special about that age, where if you can really make the right decisions, you can really go far. Working with teenagers can be tough, right? Because they don't want to hear what anyone has to say a lot of times. They're not ready to hear it. And, sometimes, unfortunately, when you're way older, you've already made a lot of destructive decisions. But, so I really want to help young men, and I really think I can help young men. Now, other people that listen to it, and get something out of it, then that's great. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're excluded or something, because you're not. But that's, the focus of my target audience. And some of the stuff that I am going to cover and have been planning on cover has to do with how to get and stay off of drugs, substance abuse, self-improvement, self-care, mental health, finances, fitness, all stuff that I feel is very positive and helpful, And there's also things that I have to say that are controversial, And not only am I someone that focuses on self-improvement and positive things, and have a lot of things that I think could help people with mental health, and have, an education and some professional background in this area. I'm also a libertarian. I'm a MGTOW. I'm a red pillar. I'm an ex-Christian. And I have opinions about some of those things that I want to share as well, and some political opinions that are pretty outside the mainstream. But my plan was to, kind of go with more of the less controversial stuff right now, at least starting out. And overall, I want my channel to be like 10-1 positive to negative. I want to focus on the positive, because I feel there's so much negative anyway. It just is overwhelming sometimes. But in light of this, that I could be so stifled that I could put something up that is not even, not even a little bit controversial to me, it's something, there's way worse stuff on YouTube right now. It just shows me that I am not going to really be able to build this channel unless I really want to not be me and walk on eggshells, right? And so, I'm not going to go, out of my way to make just for the purpose of pissing, getting taken down or something, the most craziest video ever. But I'm going to be me, and I'm going to start putting out content that is whatever I feel I want to put out, right? And so that may well be the end of this channel anyway. But I'm also looking at other platforms to not even get started and to already be thinking that my channel is being throttled and having a video taken down. That's pretty bad. Like, seriously, they're going to end up with just cat videos on this stuff. Yet far left videos are all over the thing, so they definitely have an agenda, and it's not cool, and it's not a good YouTube, as far as the way it works, as far as the technology and the ease of posting videos, it's a great platform. But as far as free speech and all of that, it is a horrible platform and becoming worse. So YouTube, is not for free speech, and I do not trust that any of my other videos, will be allowed to stay up either. So I am going to be checking out Bitchute. I'm not really thrilled about it after using it. The controls are pretty damn clumsy, and it's far cry as far as the technology of YouTube works. But you know what? I'll put videos over there. And so I would encourage everyone, if you're listening and you want to hear more, I'm going to start putting all my videos over there as soon as I figure out how to do it. And also, I want to say that I'm going to be, I guess, a lot more free on this channel, right? Because when I intentionally try to only be positive and not even get into the controversial subject matter yet, and they take stuff down already just because I had an opinion about coronavirus that is outside of the mainstream narrative. That is just crazy. This is, totally Orwellian, straight up censorship. So I'm just going to put out what I'm going to put out, and we're going to see what happens. But I am going to be on Bitchute, and maybe, that platform may hopefully improve in their technology and stuff as more of us move over there. I saw a lot of videos on there, just, barely scrolling through, that it would not be on YouTube for more than 24 hours. So I'm very hopeful that I can have a voice over there, and that I can, I want to connect with like-minded people, and so I have a lot of opinions about different things. The other reason why I didn't want to make this just a red pill channel, or just about libertarianism, or any of the other things that I really feel strongly about, is I didn't want to limit it, right? Because I feel that in all these different areas I have things to say, and I didn't want to pigeonhole myself, and I really want the focus to be helping young men. But these are issues that I'm going to be bringing up that people need to think about, and when I went to college, we were taught to think critically, I know a lot of times in college now they're teaching you to think about what they think you should have an opinion about, but I was taught, fortunately, to think critically, and to always look on the other side of the issue, and to always, even to be able to argue for the other side so that you could understand the issue in its totality. And those kind of debates and those kind of discussions are things we cannot have on YouTube, because anything that they don't like, that doesn't fit their agenda, they're just going to take down. So that's it. So I want to thank anyone that's listening, and like and subscribe and follow me on Bitchute if you want to hear more. I'm going to be trying to put out a video every day. Not always possible, but it'll be very frequently. So thank you. Bye.